Hey parents, teachers, caretakers, grandparents, thank you so much for coming back again and again. We are talking about different parenting styles. I see some parenting styles I talked about. It's the first style that I talked about is like the managing parenting style. And the last episode we talked about the dream-oriented, visionary parenting style. Today I'm going to talk about result-oriented parenting style. I see a lot more parents getting into that place of very result-oriented, so we need to somehow get the results. What's the good about it? The good about it, they don't allow things to just, spend money on it. And usually it comes in the middle-class families where they're really squeezing themselves to pay for the school fees or pay for the tuitions or pay for the colleges and things like that. They kind of squeeze their children and just say, hey, we need to be very result oriented. If there is, you can't, that's where they are very, very strong on when the marks come and things like that, why this much lost and things like that. No, we have to make sure that you go for this tuition. We have to make sure that this has to happen. They go to any extent, they spend a lot of time. They sacrifice. I've seen parents who really work so hard, more than the children, more than the teenager. They work so hard, sacrificing themselves in doing things. Result-oriented parenting. The good, you're making sure that there are results. You're not wasting any time. You're not wasting your resources. Your children are on the right track. Not so good about it, again, it is disconnecting your child rather than connecting with your child. Because in that result-oriented parenting, you're focusing so much on the results and not on the child. Focusing so much on the results that sometimes we tend to, many mothers have told me this, and I know that, but I know one day he will understand that I've done it for his good. By the time he understands, he may not be there. He might be totally disconnected with you. Don't lose that connection. Results are important, yes, but then if something is not worked out, that's okay. Celebrate them. In our house, we celebrate every little thing, Recently, there's some results that came in and things like that. My wife immediately says, hey, the results have come. Dad, we have to do it. One of my daughter, finished college, but she didn't get her certificate, and because she had an arrears and she had failed in something, and she didn't tell me. She had told my wife, and then after that, somehow it came to me, and then I said, hey, what happened? And she said, oh, yeah. Then she said, I've given for re-evaluation. And I said, oh, really? You feel, yeah, it was just 2 marks and I think they have missed out, and I feel I had written it, so I've given for re-evaluation. And after about a week's time or something, she was so blushing and she was saying, I passed. I said, fantastic, great. So my focus was not on the result. My focus was the effort that she had put in to even get to that place. So the result-oriented parenting, sometimes it comes to a place where it becomes so much so much focus on the results and what can be achieved and what is not achieved. So many times it's been dug up and shown about what has not been done and what should be done to do to get results and things like that. And that kind of a situation, that kind of a environment would become an environment where I think you will not enjoy, the children will not enjoy. Sometimes we don't even talk about it. We are kind of smiling at each other and say, yeah, it's okay, you know it. Yeah, I know it. We have to go on, things like that. That environment should not be like that. No, it should be a free-flowing environment where you enjoy your life with your teenager, enjoy your life with your young person, enjoy your life with your child. Be a little careful about it. There are good things about the result-oriented parenting, but I think we have to be a little careful about it. Thanks so much for coming back. And if you are blessed with this, share these links to someone else who can be a blessing.